Welcome to Liminal, an analog horror centered around a fictional amusement park which was created in the 1970s, but closed down in 1989 after mysterious disappearances occurred along with many deaths and unexplainable deformities. Tonight we'll be exploring and analyzing images and videos from the Liminal Land site. Enjoy.
Liminal Land! For those that don't know about Liminal Land, it's an abandoned amusement park where people's faces were deformed when they got on the rides, okay? Some people wanted to get on the freaking Ferris wheel, and they were like, oh, I need to get on the roller coaster. And they would get on, and when the ride was done, their face would be so deformed that they'd be dead. There was this lady that she got on the ride, and the ride did not stop. So she was on that sumbitch for like 20 minutes, going like that! And when she was done, she looked like that dude from the movie The Mask, and I'm not talking about Jim Carrey. Within or beneath the park, there was like some kind of like a apartment complex, like the back rooms. So it gets deeper. It gets deeper. So this is actually a website, okay? So we're going through the website, and we've already reacted to the first half, or I think more than the first half. So now we're about to react to the last part of this. So I hope you guys got your seatbelts on. Got your snacks, got your Gatorade, so let's continue. Okay, so introducing Subliminal Land. Can I just, okay. So a whole new world underneath your feet. You see what I'm saying? Like this exists underneath the park. So people were going missing for some reason. I don't know. I look a little pale, I'm sorry. 3 years after the Liminal Land changed the face of Lake Valley, Sharon Corporation has emerged with yet another project bound to fascinate park visitors. A multi-thousand square foot underground complex spanning 36 floors vertically downward is now available to explore completely at your leisure. Immerse yourself in the naturally heated structures warmed by the remnants of Lake Valley's dormant test sites. Given the city's rich history and diligence in investing in energy infrastructure, Lake Valley's observations has donated their prior complex to benefit Sharon's vision of bringing humanity the most unique theme park experience in the world today. You'll find that Subliminal Land carries the most unique pool architecture in the world. Irregular pool shapes break the monotony of rectangular alternatives, largely made possible by the reuse of old clean energy reservoirs left behind by the engineers and scientists from Lake Valley observations. On top of this, you'll find that each pool is seamlessly connected to every other one on each floor, meaning you will never have to leave the water. As you venture into the depths of Subliminal Land, you'll discover a world of hospitality at your disposal. Enjoy complimentary beverages provided by Liminal Land partners as you soak in the red baths located behind the wave pool. Pro tip! If you're having difficulty navigating the maze-like structure of Subliminal Land, feel free to ask the nearest partner and they'll be happy to direct you. Can't find a partner? Follow the red exit signs, and you should find one in proximity. Subliminal Land utilizes a state-of-the-art system interconnected water slides to ensure safe travel between floors. Damn, so you're telling me that we could just get in the slide? Like, let me go see little Timmy. Whee! Nah, hell no. Subliminal Land utilizes a state-of-the-art system interconnected water slides to ensure safe travel between floors. Gone are the days of exiting the water, scrounging is a new word for me, for a towel, and walking around soaking wet. In Subliminal Land, you can navigate to any floor you like by slide. To do so, simply head to the nearest outer wall and look for the orange openings. Once there, jump in, enjoy the ride, and emerge in a completely new area. You guys already went to a dark slide and you just keep on going and going and going and going and going, and then some lady decided to go in there and stuck the damn thing, and then the kids just kept on. Ah! It happened to me. I was like the fourth kid. Some lady decided to go on the damn slide. I'm like, yo, this is a slide for kids. Why are you here? She couldn't get out. Traumatized me, never went back. As you make your way out of the hospitality sector and into the Serenity Ward below, you'll discover that crowds become less prevalent. This is by design and is made possible by the sheer size of floor B10 and beyond. You'll be pleased to find that the deeper you venture into Subliminal Land, the larger the floors become, allowing you to truly escape the monotony of daily life in lieu of dead silence. Unforgettably seen experience on the ground. Warning, those with autophobia may experience the discomfort in the Serenity Ward. If you're prone to this, it's advised to remain on floors B8 and above. From the beginning, Sharon crafted Liminal Land with one promise to you, that you can escape reality and truly lose yourself. And with the addition of the new facility, that promise continues to live on. Oh no. So this one says pre-Liminal Land photos of Lake Valley. Let's see these bad boys. Colorized, one of the last surviving images from Lake Valley observations, the site of what would one day become Liminal Land. Within the building shown, clean energy was produced and used in various regions across the country. Directly beneath these facilities sat their enormous underground housing development, which would later be repurposed into home. So I believe that home was pretty much the underground apartment complex that they built, right? Oh, here we go. Okay. These images show the early days of Lake Valley, years before they will begin their clean energy initiative. The town was small, remote, and rarely visited, which made it the perfect place to build their power plant. They put in that work. Recovered photos from inside Lake Valley observations, the site was one home to an estimated 7,000 employees at its peak, though very few photographs remain. Yo, these images look crispy good. A photograph taken inside one of the washrooms in the underground portion of the energy facility. The white tiled walls would serve as an inspiration for the decor of Subliminal Land. In some instances, the tiles did not need to be replaced. The only known image taken of the hub, the main energy sector of Lake Valley observations. Due to the constant reactions happening inside, entering these rooms often meant death in under an hour. The hub would eventually be retrofitted into the final floor of Subliminal Land, which made it one of the most highly sought after locations in the entire park. So this one says mention of Dr. Schlitterberg in Science News, 1959. This one says the first published mention of Dr. Frank Schlitterberg in the weekly edition of Science News on November 1959. The article briefly discusses his research into the world of cortical activation and specifically comprehension-induced laughter. Despite discovering the clear health issues that prolonged exposure to these compressions can cause, he incorporated the same technology years into the laugh track. It's not currently known if any riders ever experienced damage to their bodies or minds while riding the laugh track. I don't do all that. I don't want you to mess me up. Alright, circa 1988, back on track. Cameras on the laugh track captured giggling passengers upon the esteemed ride's reopening in the summer of 1988. The ride had been suspended earlier that year and covered with massive tarps in an attempt to hide it from the public eye. The official reason given for its closure was severe mechanical issues, with the tarps being used to protect the ride from the harsh sunlight. Many have gone on to reject these explanations, with some going as far as to claim that the ride was closed due to an accident, potentially even total derailment. Though to this point, little evidence exists to back these rumors. The ride continued to operate that summer, much to the enjoyment of parkgoers, and remained operational until Liminal Land's eventual closure the following year. So people were just giggling. I'd be screaming. Letter recovered from the maintenance office and home. Sections are unfortunately redacted. However, our team is working to recover lost data. David, I'm having trouble. Well, let me read it. I could read this. No problem. Zoom in. Boom. David, I'm having trouble figuring out how to approach Dr. S about this, but this is getting seriously out of hand. We cannot keep the guys on payroll for longer than a few weeks before they walk off. I'm not sure if it's paid discrepancy or what, but this is seriously beginning to affect our bottom line. Home is a fucking mess. It's become a colossal shithole ever since Dr. S decided to sell units for permanent stays. All this man cares about is money. And the residents don't care. They sit in their rooms living like shit. Their trash is everywhere and it stinks. How am I supposed to hire any decent talent if their first day on the job is cleaning up the mess the last team abandoned? We either need to shut off sections of home or figure out some way to get more people in here fast. I can't keep pulling these overnights alone. Not like this. It's messing with me bad. I haven't told anyone about these 2 nights ago. About 2 nights ago, I heard something down the hallway inside C block. I'm not sure if it was because I was up 22 hours straight again, but it sounded so fucking real. It was akin to a child's scream. This disturbing, blood-curdling scream followed by what I can only describe as a blank. I know it sounds ridiculous. Blank on the ground? What you mean by blank? But dear God, it hasn't left my mind since. We need more guys. I'm overworked, I'm tired, and if things don't change, I'm walking off just like the others because fuck this. That's what I would have said. Sheesh. Letter recovered from maintenance office and home. Sections are unfortunately redacted. However, our team is working to recover the lost data. Alright guys, now we got a video. Let's do this. Some crazy stuff right here though. Alright, this is 3 minutes. Let's do this. This one's called Company Training Tape, The Visitor Satisfaction. Home video. Hey, welcome to Liminal Land. Orientation Course 6. We're so grateful to have you join our team and hope we've given you a warm, memorable welcome thus far. As you've seen, we pride ourselves in ensuring that each visitor's experience is nothing short of positive. In this tape, we hope to teach you how to spot dissatisfied visitors. Example. This is the person. Okay. You try. What you mean by I try?
Look at the photo.
Oh, good gosh. 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 This is the person.
Look at the photo.
Okay, Dad. Oh, good gosh. Okay. Oh, yeah. This is the person. I'm getting jump scared by a freaking training video.
Look at the photo.
Oh, good gosh. Oh, great googly moogly. Nope, send her back to hell. Nope. I'm sorry for the nightmare fuel. This is the person, or is it?
Look at the photo.
Oh my god. This is the Are you sure that's a person?
Look at the photo.
The park is... What is that? This ain't no person. That ain't no person. That's the devil. If you encounter a dissatisfied visitor, be sure to make their day by suggesting additional park activities. When you're ready, inform your manager to initiate Course 7 with passcode RIGHT. At Liminal Land, a happy visitor is a forever visitor. Forever. Hey. So if you guys didn't know, they actually built a home area, like a apartment complex type of thing, within the amusement park. Just some sick shit. At Liminal Land, you'll feel right at home. Okay, a full-page advertisement celebrating a facility named Home. While little is known about what went on inside, rumor has it that it was Liminal Land's take on a reality-bending underground suburbia. Urban legend aside, though, it was more than likely a clear accommodation to get families to stay at the park longer than they otherwise would. Imagine you move into a place right next door to an amusement park. Right next door, like right when you step outside, you're already with the roller coasters and all that, just so they can like make you stay there. You know, just like, hey, get on the ride, get on the ride. Here's another promotional material. A full-page advertisement celebrating a facility named Home. Well, while little is known, okay, same thing as the other one. It's nasty stuff right here. Look at this. Let's zoom in on that bad boy. I love this though. That man really put in some work. All right, third page. Oh, good gosh. Got another tape. This one's called LVVT Channel 5, 1988 Missing Persons. You guys ready? Let's do this. Archive anthem and sign off for LVVT Channel 5 in Lake Valley, New Mexico. Contrary to the small population size of Lake Valley, the high number of missing persons cases is likely attributed to numerous incidents that took place within nearby Liminal Land Park. Beautiful. Let's do this, y'all. Oh! Oh, stop it. Scare me. I thought I was a giant walking on stilts. Yeah! America, fuck yeah! Oh, damn. Just like that? Margaret Jacobson, missing. Call 505-666-4075.
This number has been seized by the New Mexico State Police. The search for those impacted by nefarious activity taking place within Liminal Land are encouraged to submit any applicable information.
Frank Strother, also missing. Oh my gosh. It's crazy how they just give us this right after the anthem as wow. It could be a government conspiracy. Angie Munoz, oh noes. Sherry Travis also went missing. Mark Ordonez as well. So I'm assuming maybe they were living within home and one by one they all went missing somehow. And Edmond Reed also missing. Roger Elliott also missing. Angela Hawthorne. She went missing with that beautiful Colgate smile. Lisa Stanton. Oh sweet Jesus. Yo tengo mucho miedo. Después no duermo. Is it over? Are we done with the missing people? Is that it? Hello? Hey, you guys see that? Oh gosh. Oh. I feel like, I don't know, I'm just saying. But it would be crazy if this was intentional. I feel like maybe the reason why they left this blank was so that way you can see your own reflection within the darkness, as if saying you're going missing next. I mean, hey, my face is not on there, okay? So if I go missing, you guys know why. All right, then let's go next. Let's do this. 1973, Lake Valley observations. Recovered image potentially awaiting confirmation from the site of what was once home of Lake Valley observations. This photograph was likely taken by staff members of Sharon, surveying the land for purchase before its eventual renovation into Subliminal Land. Promotional material, paradise. Lose yourself in a new paradise. And by lose yourself, they mean literally. Endless play awaits for children young and old at Paradise Playrooms. Found in remaining company's files, this poster once promoted the highly ambitious Paradise Playrooms, which served as the park's alternative to daycare. Early reviews suggested that the attraction lived up to its name, with children joyfully spending hours lost in the maze of never-ending fun. Yeah, never-ending for sure. Sheesh. Margaret J. missing. Special bulletin. Missing person. Foul play suspected. Reward $8,000 for information leading to the discovery of the current location of Ms. Jacobson. Missing person reported salvage from the Liminal Land main square appears to have been tampered with, likely by a park goer. Hey, we used to do those in study books back in the day when I was in school. Let's see what we got here. Another promotional material. Look at this. A new world awaits. Liminal Land. Bureau of Land Management, Lake Valley. Coming soon to a lake near you. Early promotional material recovered. Document was inside of a folder with other early Sharon Company files, leading us to believe that this ad was created sometime around 1974. Ooh, great googly moogly. I'm scared. Paradise Playrooms. Oh my gosh. Unnamed child photographed, playing in an early variation of the park's signature, Paradise Playrooms. The vast building served as a maze for children to get lost in as their parents enjoyed the more mature attractions in the park. 1988 down in the depths. 3 parkgoers taking a break from the expansive network of pools within Subliminal Land. They appear to be somewhere around floor B27, although nobody really knows for sure because they never found them ever again. Like, they scuba dive. Look at that. They in there. They're over here. Splash, splash, I was taking a bath. Nope. Look at this one. Circa 1979, movement on the rails. Utilizing old metal tubing, Sharon crafted a coaster that, in hindsight, broke every regulation in the book. Oddly, riders noted bizarre rail movement when passing the curve, with some claiming that it appeared alive and snake-like. Over the years, Serpentine became something of an urban legend because of this, although this snake-like movement was likely because of its critical lack of support structure. Hell nah. And you guys tell me, they go to the roller coasters? No, I don't like the roller coasters because of this. What if I get on one and then I never come back? What if they send my ass to the Subliminal Land? Circa 1977, the happiest ride on Earth, because it'll be your last. Sharon Corporation's first foray into experimental roller coasters. The laugh track utilized specialized restraint compressions to evoke uncontrolled laughter during its 8-minute runtime. The potential for asphyxiation was still being studied, although strangely not a single rider had filed a complaint during its brief run. So, we've already completed all of the archives of Liminal Land. Very interesting stuff. That wraps up Liminal Land. If you guys got any more for me, let me know. That was quite the trip, y'all. Liminal Land. Little spooky amusement park. My favorite. With secrets. We never really covered what happened to the missing people. But hopefully we find out later. Very good stuff. I hope you guys enjoy this. If you guys want more, I do have them all in the playlist below. I love you guys. You guys have a good one, okay? Los quiero mucho.